Hey, everybody, we're back for some more NF, which stands for not funny,
Which is us.
which is pretty much us. We've had a couple of NF requests in the past. This one is from one of our patrons. I think this is our third song. And the little I can remember, because Ryan had to remind me again, the little I can remember was that he's a rapper. He talked about his mom. Then we watched the one where it's like the response video to the one about his mom.
Yeah.
So this one is called Happy.
Yes, and this is a Patreon request. And I want to say, whoever gave this to us, I messed up. I'm pretty much the secretary of this channel. I'm really pretty good about curating. This is an example, Nathan. This is where you got me, Nathan. Nathan, you have me here. It's an example where I deleted too fast. Because it's just how I work. I hate clutter, but I'm very good about like, here's the information, here's the song. I put it all together on an Excel sheet, right? And I deleted the request from the individual to clean up, whether it came from the email or Discord. I don't know where it came from. So all I know is I deleted it. So I deleted who it was from, and I'm sorry. So person who gave this to us, please let us know in the comments under the video. Then we'll paste your comment or pin your comment to the top saying you're the person. But whoever it was, we love you. Sorry. But you know that we would never do this on purpose. So just be happy. Please.
Okay. One of our patrons is stepping up and telling us some stuff. So
thank you.
Melissa says, in this song, NF discusses how he finds comfort in his agony-filled life. He believes he wouldn't know what to do with himself if he ever was truly happy.
Oh, interesting. Interesting approach. Okay.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah, been this way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding, some family members I don't really connect with, some things I said I wish I would've not let slip, some hurtful words that never should've left my lips, some bridges burned I'm not ready to rebuild yet, some insecurities I haven't dealt with. Yes, I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange, I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know what's around the bend. Don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. If I was happy. If I was happy.
Crap. I want to know who gave this to us, because
I know.
like I didn't think this was gonna make me emotional.
I'm emotional too. I know. I hear you, but you get to go first.
It's such a well done video. I think that's, and then the music was like, I think, helpful in helping to tell that story. This is a rare example, by the way, of where the music video is, I think, essential to this song. 'Cause that's the cinematography, and I mean that in the best way, was phenomenal. Something about that, like, darker lighting, and using just like your subject is lit, but you can see just parts of their faces. You don't see everything around it, but you just see enough of the story to know what's going on. And it helped to kind of frame it as a memory, the flashing back and forth between the kid and where she is now, and then her mom, and responding to her mom, and kind of like dealing with all that. Oh yeah, I could feel the emotion coming on, just because it felt like I was with this kid. You want this kid to just figure out how to, to make it work. And I really want to say, like, this was like barely rap, like a lot more singing. Yeah. It was like a large part of this song was him singing.
Yeah, a large part of it was singing.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to feel emotional when I saw NF. I was like, oh, I remember that last one. Yeah, it was. And I don't know if I got emotional in the last one, but
I don't think we got emotional. I don't think we got emotional. I think we enjoyed it. I think well, I have a theory. When you're done, I'll tell you why.
I'm very impressed. Yeah, very impressed. So I get it now. I get why we've been getting more like, oh, you got to see this. You got to see this one from NF. Now I'm getting it. So thank you, whoever you are.
Thank you, whoever you are. I feel terrible. I think we've done like over 1,500 videos, and I think this is one of the first times that I legit dropped the ball in the name. So I do apologize.
Well, now I just feel justified in having 32,000 unanswered.
Oh yeah, I would have 32,000 unread messages just to keep one patron's name. I'm sorry. This is, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, there it is. You be the secretary. I quit. All right.
I'm just joking.
All right. Yeah, it might be somewhere. I don't want to keep digging for it. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, I think the reason why maybe we didn't feel "quote unquote" emotional with the other two songs, because it was directed about him and his mother, that sort of thing. Now, you have a fairly good relationship with your mother, and so do I. Now, we also have good relationships with our kids, but this is where it gets tricky, because there's a different relationship. I don't want to speak for you, but I assume it's true for you. There's a different relationship you have towards your children and their journey than I have towards my mother and her journey. It's almost like she's always ahead of me in her journey. So I don't really look at my mother's journey through life and feel like any kind of stewardship over her journey. For my children, I feel like I have this stewardship over their journey. And, when you kind of mess up, whether it's heaven forbid, it's a daily thing. I don't think either one of us are daily, but we mess up as parents. And so seeing this poor child sad, that's where my heart breaks a little bit, because I'm sure there's been times in my parenting I've probably made a moment or a day or two, maybe not the greatest for my kid. Secondly, where is it going with this? I think I do have a comment about the happy part, and it's interesting what NF is saying about, he doesn't know how he'll be if he was happy type thing. Like, what would he be like? Well, I have an answer to your question, NF, and this isn't to be glib. You'd be happy. And that's a good thing. What I mean by this is, for example, my wife, as you know, she's an amputee. She doesn't have her left arm from the elbow down. She doesn't have it. And she has said to me, Ryan, I don't know what I would do if I had that arm, because she's born without it. So she doesn't know. It'd be like you getting a third arm all of a sudden. Like, what would I do? I've gone my whole life with just the 1.5 arms. What would I do with a full arm? And my response was, well, you'd have 2 arms. And that's what I mean by he would be happy. So it doesn't, now, to my wife Becky, to her credit, she's grown and she's done things with her life that she's overcome, challenges she's overcome. You could say she's stronger because of it. I get it. I understand all this stuff. I guess I'm just answering the question. You would just be happy. So you wouldn't be NFing. Maybe you wouldn't be singing the songs. I get it. That's fine. You probably wouldn't be a rapper, singer, or at least these songs wouldn't have these type of feelings, or that wouldn't be, because that wouldn't be your story. And my wife's story wouldn't be an amputee anymore. So I guess that's how I'm answering the question is, how would you be? Well, you would be the thing that you're not. You would now be that thing. And what would the story be? I don't know. I don't know what your songs would be. But here you are, yet here is my wife. And because of that, our journey is such.
That's well said.
Thank you. And thirdly, I really like that song. I mean, like the music. I love his rapping style. It's very Eminem-esque, which I like. It's a little bit of a softer version of Eminem. It's a little bit of a softer punch to the voice, but it's the same type of styling of it. Yes, it's rap. It's not the rap, but we don't mind rap. It's just that it's not something we gravitate towards too. But it's a softer type clipping of the voice. I don't know how to word it. I'm not a vocal coach. I'm sure charismatic voice could tell me. Anyways, great song. Great. I actually enjoyed the song, enjoyed the composition, and I thought it was very kind of an uplifting song, despite. And then with the idea that I'm going to change the trajectory of this, mother daughter. I'm changing. I'm deciding. I love that moment when she blew out the candle. She made a wish. I want things to be better, or whatever. I want to be happy. I want to be happy, and everyone's life has changed to make this child's life happy. And then we see the future version of herself saying, I want to forgive my mom. It's just amazing. I love it. So guys, you can make the choice. Forgive, show love, be kind, and it'll be okay. All right.
Well said, Ryan. Well said. If you'd like to hear other times when Ryan said smart things.
It's not very often. It's not.
Just kidding. Just kidding. No, Ryan says a lot of great stuff, actually. He says it sometimes way better than any of us could ever say it. And so I appreciate getting to do this with my best
you're a good
Ryan.
man. You're a good man. All right.
Yeah. So that's it. So get lost.
Go on and get out of ye.
Get out of ye.
Go be happy somewhere else.